did you feel when your name got called out by the West Coast Eagles?
It was just a lot of mixed emotions, I guess. A lot of excitement and very, very happy, I guess. So, but yeah, the mixed emotions was probably all over the shop and happened pretty quick. So.
When you say mixed emotions, did you want to go to Fremantle? Did you say, is that what you mean?
I would have taken it anywhere, to be honest. But I'm very happy that I've landed here at the Eagles.
Yeah, did you see it coming? Did you think the West Coast might get you? Were you thinking you would go in to that club?
It was hard to say because it was all kept pretty quiet this year. So I had a few meetings with West Coast throughout the year, obviously, and but there was never sort of a time where they said we'd take on that. So I went in the rookie draft, so there was never really a strong indication that I'd be picked up at all by anyone. So.
And your mum was pretty happy, was she? Or sweet, or she was crying? Or?
Yeah, she was very happy, and she cried for a fair amount of time, which isn't. It's pretty embarrassing, to be honest. So,
and
yeah.
Had an effect on you too, I believe.
Oh yeah, well, it was a long week, so she was happy, so I was happy. So.
You've been a part of the AFL Academy. How did that experience help you prepare for what you've seen so far?
Oh, just the whole professionalism side of things. It was a great eye-opener. You get to travel around and you're interstate a fair bit with a lot of great coaches. And they really show you the ropes. So the professionalism side was pretty strong, and just how to conduct yourself as a person off the field as much as on the field. So probably they're probably the few main points.
Has it given you a good head start in terms of what you've seen this week?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We had the 2 club weeks sort of last December and this January, and I spent a week here in January, and just you sort of already know what to sort of expect, which is good eye-opener and just makes things a little easier.
Are you staying with anyone this week, or are you staying at home?
No, staying at home. There's no need to move out yet.
Who are the guys you particularly want to learn off?
Probably Matt Prittis. I think he started as a rookie as well, so if I had sort of follow him around a bit, probably learn a few things off him, see how he worked his way off the rookie list, and so yeah, Prittis, maybe Elliot Yeo, a few of the other boys. There's so many to learn off. It's sort of hard to pick and choose at the moment.
Not just Prittis, but Coxie as well, came off the rookie list, had a great career at the club, so that'd give you a lot of confidence.
Yeah, obviously, so he's in the coaching group as well, so obviously pick a few things off him as well, which would be good.
A lot of great extra mantle players have come through this club as well. Yeah, I mean, is that you aware of that? How strong the extra mantle link is at West Coast?
Yeah, I guess there's a few. I think there's probably 4 or 5. I'm not too sure what the exact number is, but there's a few on the list, like Marstow and Shep come through East Row as well. So yeah, I guess there's a few, but we've got a few other AFL clubs as well. So it's pretty good.
And as growing up, who was your heroes growing up then, player-wise? Who did you model yourself on anyone? You'd look at anyone, you said Prittis, but anyone else?
No, I never really sort of tried to model my game on anyone. I like to look at Scott Pendlebury as one that I watched pretty closely over the last couple of years, just the way he goes about things. Left foot, inside mid, similar sort of position, I guess. So he was one that I watched very closely. So he was probably the main one that I watched.
And obviously, just want not to go in the national draft, but the rookie draft these days, it doesn't really make much difference, does it? I mean, there's so many players come through that system. Yeah,
absolutely. I guess you only have to look at people like Prittis and Coxie who have come off the rookie list to make great careers. So, yeah, as I said, can take a few things out of their books and hopefully make a good career.
Who have been your biggest influences coaching-wise during the junior days at East Fremantle or elsewhere?
Yeah, so I started at Bullcreek Lehman Junior with probably my best mate's dad. He was our coach for pretty much right through, and he was terrific. He's involved at Clontarf, so he knows how to deal with, I guess, teenagers and what they're going through and all that. So Marcus Harold. And so, yeah, he works at Clontarf. And then obviously Mark Foster at the Colts for 3 years. He was terrific. He really helped me develop my game and develop myself as a person. And he was terrific. And he's, not just for me, but a lot of boys. He's had a few boys come through who've made onto AFL lists, like Paddy Cripps and all that. So he's been terrific.
Correct me if I'm wrong, you haven't played any senior waffle footy yet. No. How do you think you'd go with the step up there? And then obviously training with the AFL guys and hoping to get into that level as well?
Yeah, hard to say. I think we got a taste against VFL opposition through the academy against Werribee and Northern Blues, and Felt like I held my own, and it was definitely a good learning experience. But obviously, it's something we'll get used to over the pre-season with the bigger bodies and the fitness. That'll all come. So we'll just have to wait and see.